Well, you sound pretty on board with veganism. Do you think that you'll go vegan in the future? So when I say vegan, what kind of words come to mind?
I guess a lot of people like me, we confuse vegan with vegetarian,
Yeah.
right? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, vegan means that people who do not eat products that are delivered from animals.
Yeah. So to me, veganism is it's like an ethical stance against animal abuse, which means like if you see a burger, that means that burger came from a cow being slaughtered, which would be abuse. That also applies to like leather, fur, things like that. So do you like animals?
I do, yes.
Yeah. All animals, some animals?
All animals. Well, not reptiles.
Not reptiles?
But all the animals, I'm good with them.
Yeah. So do you think like if you love animals, do you think it makes sense to like pay for them to be mutilated?
No.
No. Have you ever thought about that?
No, I haven't.
Neither had I before I went vegan. How does it make you feel?
Bad.
And I'm not trying to make you feel bad, just to be clear. I'm kind of asking people the questions that I wish someone had asked me years ago. So like, you love animals. Have you ever had a personal connection with an animal?
Well, I used to have dogs. I currently don't have any, but my sister, she is very close to animals, and she became vegan as well.
Oh, cool! Your sister's vegan.
Yes, and she has like a shelter for dogs, and
That's so cool.
that's,
Have you ever talked to her about veganism?
not really, because she doesn't live close to where I live. She lives in
okay.
Mexico, so
Gotcha.
no, not really.
Yeah. Cool. So she went vegan and has a shelter. I forget what I was going to ask you. Someone just made me shotgun a White Claw. And yeah, so do you know much about animal agriculture and like kind of what goes on in the industry?
No, honestly, I don't. But I seen a couple of videos where there's animal cruelty happening in order to get the products out of the animals, and that's kind of shocking.
I agree, it is shocking. So are you against animal cruelty?
I am, but me, like so many people, we don't think about it when we're eating it.
Absolutely. There's like a huge kind of disconnection.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So do you think that like all farms participate in animal cruelty, or is it just like some that do?
Yeah, I'm not sure if all of them. I'm pretty sure that there are some farms that they are very organic and they don't use any cruelty for the animals to produce.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought as well, because you see the labels and they say like humane, organic, or whatever, and we kind of just like imagine animals like running around in a happy field, But when I actually sat down and watched the footage, like the standard practice, what pretty much all farms do, it was a very different story. For example, do you know how pigs are killed?
I do not.
Yeah, they're killed in gas chambers. That's considered the most humane way to kill a pig, is in a gas chamber. What do you think about that?
I didn't know that. That's shocking.
Yeah. It's almost like they kind of like hide these things from us.
Wow, that's...
Do you think there is a humane way to kill an animal?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
So do you think you'd be more in line with your morals if you stopped eating animals?
It could be, yeah. I mean, if you are against animal cruelty, maybe you should think a little bit more about where the food that you're eating is coming from and what happened before that in order for you to have that plate of food.
Yeah, I couldn't have put it better myself. Yeah, absolutely, because I really, I never really thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, here's just chicken and like a nice package, and I didn't think about the animal at all. Do you think maybe next time you eat an animal product, you will think about the animal?
Yes, definitely. Yes.
So where do you live in Texas?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Oh my God, dude, have you heard of? It's called Project Pollo.
I haven't.
It's so good. It's basically like Chick-fil-A, but all plant-based and like way better. It's so good. It's like a fast food place, and it was like the best vegan chicken sandwich I'd had. There's like 4 of them in San Antonio. They're so good.
Wow, I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yeah, cool. So like, what do you think that being vegan would be hard?
It's definitely a process. Of course, you can go from eating what you normally eat and go to vegan to the next day, but it's possible. If you really want to, it is possible. Yeah.
Like if someone said like from 1 to 10, how hard is it to be vegan? Where would you guess?
I want to say 7 or 8.
Honestly, before I went vegan, I would have said like a 10 or something. Because like I can't even like do basic things, you know, like I have a hard time making smoothies because I just don't want to wash out my blender, you know, like stuff like that. But I did a video where I interviewed vegans and I asked them that question. The average answer was 1.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's almost something that like it's so much easier now than it was like 5 years ago.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we kind of have like, say I go to the grocery store, there's like the beef, and then next to it is the Impossible beef. So you just like move your hand over, and then that's like what it is for everything you do. And in terms of eating out, there are websites and resources where you can find the best vegan options. Even in the French Quarter, Nola Po' Boys has like a ton of vegan stuff. And everywhere, like it's everywhere. You just have to know where to look for it. So it's a lot easier than you would think.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of more resources nowadays.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what do you think is more important, like your taste pleasure or an animal's life?
An animal's life. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you have any like moral arguments against veganism? Like for me, I was like, oh, like animals eat other animals, therefore we should. What do you think about that?
I respect everybody's views. So anybody has their own opinions in regards to that. If anybody's choosing not to eat animals or products that come from the animals, that's their choice, and I mean everybody should respect that. And same thing with everybody else.
Do you think going vegan is like a personal choice?
In a way.
Yeah. So like, what if I went and like, see that guy there? What if I went and like slapped him in the face, and he was like, "Why'd you do that?" And I said, "It's my personal choice." What would you think about that?
I mean, you could do that, but there's gonna be a reaction to it.
Yeah. Or like, would you say that's infringing on someone else's choice?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, do you think that there's someone who is affected by your decision to consume animal products?
Yes, definitely.
Who?
The animals.
Yeah. That's why when people say it's a personal choice, to me, I think it's a bit broader than that, because whose choice are we considering? Do you think the animal's choice should matter?
They should, just like everybody else's.
Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Well, you sound pretty on board with veganism. Do you think that you'll go vegan in the future?
Why not?
Why not? Hell yeah, if I gave you some resources to help you out, would you take a look into them?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Do you have any more questions for me?
No, it was great meeting you.
Awesome.